Recently widowed Noor Abul Ainin says the sandbags are the only thing that offer protection since the killing of her husband.
Gunfire suddenly erupted. Bullets were flying everywhere while we were sitting here eating. We ran for cover and hid behind the sandbags we had piled up to shield ourselves. My husband was inside the tent. He had just stood up to move closer to us when a bullet struck him in the chest. It ripped through him. He died instantly.
Now a widow raising 3 daughters alone, Noor Abul Ainin says she has nowhere left to flee.
Do you see those sandbags? We put them there to protect the women and children, to protect those who are still alive. We have already lost enough. Now we rely on sandbags to keep us alive. God is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs.
Improvised sandbags have become the only protection separating these families from the gunfire. They are among thousands of displaced Palestinians living near Israel's expanding military buffer zone, which the UN says now covers more than 60% of Gaza. Residents say as the zone advances, so does the shooting. Nisreen Ashur, another mother of 3 in the same camp, was shot in the shoulder while sheltering inside her tent. She says while her own injuries are beginning to heal, the trauma her children carry has not.
I'm beginning to forget, but my children haven't. They keep telling me, Mama, this is where the bullet hit you. We spend almost all our time lying flat on the ground because of the constant gunfire. No one can go outside. We're terrified our children will step into the street. There's no school anymore. My daughter cries because she wants to go back to kindergarten. She is tired of this, but it's simply impossible.
Camp administrators say the expanding buffer zone and repeated gunfire are steadily shrinking the space left for displaced families. And it's making it increasingly difficult for humanitarian organizations to deliver essential aid and services.
Israeli forces continue advancing the high earth berm they built, and as they move forward, the random gunfire intensifies. This is forcing people to flee, even though these areas are already overcrowded with displaced families. Look at how narrow these alleyways are. There is simply no room left for more tents. It has also made it much harder for humanitarian organizations to operate, especially those providing water to displaced people.
The Israeli military says the buffer zone is necessary for its campaign against Hamas, but for civilians living beside it, every advance brings the front line closer to their tents. With nowhere safe left to go, hundreds of thousands find that their survival depends on little more than stacked dirt, shattered hope, and raw luck. Nizar, Sadawi, TRT World.